The 2020 National Football season has begun, and one of the first games I was able to watch was the Atlanta Falcons versus the Seattle Seahawks. Now, we already know each team went out and made some changes to their rosters for this upcoming season to bolster up their offense as well as their defense so that they can be a lot more competitive this season. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you a quick breakdown of the players that they added to their teams, both on offense and defense. Hey, forgive me, guys, if I may have missed a few people. I'm just looking at those that I thought would make an impact to the team this 2020 season. So let's get into it and talk about what went down. Welcome back to Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. And if you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed below in the description. Also, guys, leave your comments. Let me know what you're thinking about. Well, let me know what you think about the content that I'm dropping as far as with the reactions on sports and other different things that are happening around the country. I'm just trying to feel you guys out to see what you like, what you don't like. Again, guys, like I said, I see the channel is growing. I'm seeing views hitting on a lot of these different topics. So I'm taking it that some of these things you guys are watching and are enjoying. So let's get back to the topic at hand. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons added Todd Gurley from the Los Angeles Rams to shore up their running game to get those hard yards on third and fourth down to be exact, because last year their offense became a lot predictable based on the downs that they would run the ball. Gurley gives them that ability now where you really got to pay attention to how the offense is being ran and the plays that are being called, because they're not as predictable as they once were to run the ball. Also, not to mention, but the Falcons did add Westlake's own A.J. Terrell from Clemson University to help with their defensive back duties. Who else before I forgot, Hooper. Austin Hooper left the Falcons and went to the Cleveland Browns. They now have Hayden Hurst at the tight end position. But guys, the Seattle Seahawks, man, whatever they gave up for Jamal Adams from the Jets to come be a part to play safety for the Seahawks now was well worth it watching that game yesterday against the Falcons. They also, and I'll get back into that, I'll get back into talking about Jamal Adams in just 1 second, but they also got Quentin Dunbar, Bruce Irvin, Benson Mayowa for the defense as well. And not to mention, guys, when I tell you the tone was set early, when I tell you that Seattle Seahawks set the tone early on defense, listen, Adams was coming off that safety position, boy, like a man possessed. You hear me? If he wasn't directly in the running back's face or hitting somebody's leg, hitting the running back's leg as he's trying to get up the field, or touching up Matt Ryan as he's trying to throw the ball, I don't know what to tell you. But guys, I listen, there's only a few safeties I've seen come off that ball like that and really get after it. Jamal Adams, he played possessed yesterday. I mean, they would blitz Jamal Adams off the edge, create chaos every time the Falcons thought they had an opportunity on offense. If they thought they were about to get their offense rolling, Jamal Anderson, here he come. Excuse me, Jamal Adams, here he come. Jamal Adams was just on their behind yesterday. Now, don't get me wrong, Matt Ryan had a great day, which he always does. But if you're bringing in Todd Gurley to come help with the offense, not to mention you got Gage, you had Ridley, as well as Julio Jones out there on the field. Yeah, he threw the ball for 54 times, completing 37 for 450 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. But I mean, outside of him throwing the ball that many times, the offense looked the same as it did last season. There was really only thing that changed was the players on the field, on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, to give you my honest opinion. Now, Russell Wilson, on the other hand, he decided he wanted to change up the way he played the quarterback position. Russell Westbrook was more so looking at trying to stay more so in the pocket and not take off as quick as he normally would. And he did. He had a pretty good day yesterday, 322, completing 31 out of 35 passes. Actually, I'm sorry, Russell, you had a great day yesterday. 4 drops. man, that was awesome. Like I said, everybody thought bringing Todd Gurley in, to help with everyone thought bringing Todd Gurley in to help with the Atlanta Falcons offense was going to be a great help. It was just going to bring, it's going to bring more continuity to how the offense will flow. But looking at this yesterday, the offensive coordinator, he got so caught up in trying to stick to the game plan that he originally planned, and they got behind because of the turnovers and the missed opportunities on fourth down. They had 4 of them that they did not connect on fourth down. It kind of put them, it just kept putting them further and further behind the 8 ball. And, I'm just waiting to see what is the recipe going to be like next week when they play the Dallas Cowboys. Because, again, if you're just going to change players up on the field and you're going to continue to keep running the same plays, this is going to be a long season. And before I even say or try to give a prediction or anything like that, I honestly believe the Falcons will right the ship. There's so many people out there right now that's beating up Matt Ryan, but I honestly feel as if a lot of this is on the offensive coordinator. So let's just give it a couple of weeks to see what happens and go from there. But I'm gonna ask you this question though: who do you have in the Dallas game? Who do you have in the Dallas versus the Falcons game next Sunday? Me, I'm gonna sit back and watch. Both of them lost yesterday, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be some folks that's going to come out there a lot pissed off, and they're going to really get after it. Not to mention they didn't really have a preseason, so this is almost like dress rehearsal for the second week. So we're going to see how everything shapes up and go from there. But guys, hey, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, follow us on social media. The links are listed below in the description. Guys, remember, be that one and lead.